guys, how are you doing? Your girl better we know here. Welcome to another video, another informative video. And guys, I have a guest with me. I will let him introduce himself, then we go straight to the video.
My name is David Omolo. I'm a Kenyan, and of course I work in Qatar.
How long have you been in Qatar?
I've been in Qatar for 3 years. This is my third year.
Your third year?
Yeah.
I'm going to give you all the information on this video as far as what we have experienced is concerned. So this is from our personal experience and also what we have known about Qatar. What's the cost of living here in Qatar?
You know, Qatar is a desert. Qatar is a desert. That means they don't rely on rainfall for agricultural production. You know, they rely on greenhouses. So the cost of production is actually very high. So cost of living in Qatar is actually very expensive, such that you have to spend. You spend trip. You have to spend carefully. Some bit of difference though, like majority of people in Qatar, Qatar nationalities, they're very few. Only the expatriates, overseas employees, the majority in this country. So income, so even if the cost of living, at least they can afford that majority of people. At least there's something that occupies them.
In terms of rent, how is rent?
Rent is expensive in Qatar. Rent is expensive. Even transport itself.
Though like you're here and you're using the currency here, things look so cheap.
Yes.
If you're buying that money, because you can get like maybe something, maybe let's say for example maybe milk maybe 1 liter, maybe you get it, maybe it's 1 liter milk, maybe it's like maybe how much, 5 riyal or something. So you get it 5 riyal. So when you see 5 riyal, you think 5 riyal is small money. Wait until you convert it. It's when you know it's a lot of money. But to be on the safe side, avoid converting the currency here with your local currency back in your country, because it will shock you.
This one is again a bit problematic for our people, majority Kenyans. Let me say 2,000 riyal, and you decide to convert that 2,000 riyal. When I convert to Kenyan currency, you probably get to convert 1 Qatari riyal to Kenyan currency about 34 riyal. So you decide to multiply and you say, oh,
it's a lot of money. You'll be earning 80,000, 100,000. Like,
what you forget, you will not be living in Kenya.
Yeah.
When you convert and you say you'll be earning a lot of money, it's like you are saying you will be working in Qatar, but you will be living in Kenya. Which is not the case. So when you get an opportunity, you should do due diligence. You should ask about the salary range, and probably when you get an opportunity, you should have some friends working in that country. When you talk to them, you explain to them which opportunity you got and the opportunity, what the salary range for such opportunities, and what is the cost of living, so that you can negotiate for better terms. When you convert to your currency, you will probably lie to yourself. You will think, oh, I'll be earning a lot. But when you reach here, you'll be shocked. Yes.
Yeah. And just on the salary, on the cost of living, then going to the salary, it is also an issue of our Kenyans and other nationalities doing the same role. Let's say example, you're both waiters or waitresses. You are a Kenyan and then you have a colleague from a different country. Do you have same package?
Packages vary. But I cannot blame this one on the country as such or the employers. Okay, partially we can blame them, but we cannot fully blame them. It is there are several factors that contribute to this one. Yeah, like our government, they can set up specific salary range. You know, most of our people they suffer so much in Kenya. So when they get just an opportunity and they say, at least I can get something, they comfortably settle and they don't care about something else. We need to change that mentality. You know, when you get an opportunity, be it driving, you need to aim higher. When you come as a car driver, you should probably think about something else. Hey, I'm a car driver. What else do I need to do? To get higher salary? Because we cannot say, Africans they get lower pay. That is not true. You also have Nigerians here. They get a lot of money. What do they do that we Kenyans don't do? And they don't come with low. They don't come to getting higher salary instant. They also come to lower salary. Then they aim higher. And then in the process, they get something meaningful. So probably us. I know we suffer a lot. And Kenyans, they don't care. But we need to think more. We need to that is the problem.
Which one?
Majority. They suffer a lot. You find someone who suffers a lot, like 2, 3, 5 years. They suffer a lot. And the others, when they get maybe driving, some I'm going to go.
I don't think care. It's not about don't care. I don't think they have been really looking for an opportunity for a long time, and now an opportunity presented itself. So they will not take time to think twice or get to know all the information surrounding that opportunity. They just grab it and then later come to know this was not the right decision.
The thing is, for Kenya, we feel distress. For Kenya, they were sharing, and that is it. So they don't want to stress themselves. Like I have an opportunity here, they don't want to stress themselves going back to class in the countries where they go. They say, hey, I am here, man. Nimeteseka ya kutosha. Sasa acha nikule raha, acha ni nini tu hivi. So we probably need to change our mindset concerning that. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Another question is, how many types of employers do you have? Types of employers or type of sponsors? Type of sponsor, like here they call it sponsor. Maybe to clarify, to talk about sponsors. So a sponsor is someone, because here you must have a sponsor who will be indicated on your ID. If you have the resident permit, then it will have the name of your sponsor. So that is like a compulsory requirement. So someone who is hiring you, who you will be under, that's your sponsor. So the question is, how many types of sponsors do you have?
We have 2, right? I'm going with that.
Okay. Type of sponsors or type of employer. So it can be direct employment, like you are coming from Kenya, in this case, straight to the company or the person who hired you. Then there is another scenario where you are coming to a contractor, like you're hired for that someone. You are going to work for someone else, like they're outsourcing you.
Yeah. That is.
I mean,
you probably would have been hiring. I would have been.
Yeah. So that is it. So for him, he's on contracting. For me, I'm direct. So talk about the contracting. How does it work and how is it? Any challenges?
There is back in the video when you were talking about the hiring, I advised that it is better to get, to be hired directly, by particular company in Qatar, be it these restaurants, be it the Qatar Energy, there are several Qatar
farms. I love Qatar Energy.
So or Wukud, or Qatar Airways, Karwa, that hiring is the perfect fit all these construction firms. There are so many in Qatar. Qatar is a developing country, so they might probably hire. So the problem with the contracting simply means outsource. You are hired on behalf of a client or customer. So, for example, I can be hired by Qatar Airways, but contracted or food. Food is the supply fuel. They're in charge of supplying fuel in Qatar. So, when you are hired under contracting, you are simply hired on behalf of your client. So, it is like middlemen. In Kenya, we complain about middlemen. I think it is some sort of middlemen. If you want to put it in a language that you can understand. So it is the middleman who is in charge of you. So probably the middleman, they negotiate with the farm or a particular company, and they agree on a particular salary, which should be paid. On most occasions, the salary is actually the same range as the guys who are directly employed by that particular company. So, with this your salary, this is what they use to cater for your air ticket, they cater for your transport, they cater for your accommodation, they cater for your food, they cater for your salary, for your medical. I mentioned accommodation and your uniform, bedding, everything. And also they should have something on top of it because it is a contracting company. They're not doing this for free. So you also need something. So you get at the end of the day, you as a contractor or a contracted employee, you don't really get something meaningful because the employer is catering for all this. Then on top of it, you also get your salary and they should also get something. At the moment, most Qatari firms, they are moving away from direct hiring. They are moving away from direct hiring and they are moving to outsource. So that is probably one of the problems we are facing in Qatar. Contracting is a bit of headache because at the end of the day, you as an employee, you don't end up getting something substantial. Yes. So probably that is the biggest headache in Qatar, contracting. Not a very, but even in Kenya, even in our country, you find that you are a farmer, you produce your own tomatoes and kales, and you cannot take to market directly. You have to go through middlemen, and middlemen they end up getting, something much more than what you are getting.
You are putting the work.
Yeah.
Planting, everything.
You do the donkey work,
Yeah, but you get
something that you get, you don't get something substantial. So let me say there's a common practice everywhere, even in Kenya. You know what I'm talking about. So, but it's also a headache here. Very common. Yes.
And what are the working hours for you to be contracted? Are they the same? Or what are the
labor laws? They apply equally. When you are talking about labor laws, they apply equally. Doesn't matter whether you're contracted or direct hired. The specific labor laws which were set by the Qatari government, Qatari Ministry of Labor, the number of working hours, the maximum number of hours you are supposed to work in a day, 8 hours. When you work more than 8 hours in a day, probably that is overtime. Yeah, it only varies in amount. That is there. But there are some few differences, like that hiring, you are not given accommodation, but you are given allowance so that you can look for your own accommodation. There is transport allowance, you look for your own transport. So food, there is food allowance. So there is some bit of differences between contracting and but the most of the differences they have to do with the financial, but in terms of the work itself, the number of hours, the vacation, it is the same, except like for example, when you are contracted, they can tell you to work for 2 years before you can go for your vacation. But direct you go yearly. For others they go for 6 months. It depends with the company you are.
So on the vacation, so if that's going for 2 years. Is it in your contract while signing? Is it clearly indicated you have to go you have to work for 2 years before you can go for your vacation? Is it normally written there?
Yes, it is.
It is.
Yeah.
But in case of anything, you can go even before the 2 years.
You can go for emergency vacation.
But will they pay your ticket?
But because it is an emergency, you cater for your own ticket to and fro. They only but you can, it depends on the company. You can agree with the company. Yeah. You pay me this one, then you deduct me from my salary. But emergency, you cater for it. But there's no difference. Then they'll cut from your salary. It is still you see that you have still paid, it doesn't matter. That is still coming from your salary. But the one that is guaranteed by your company is after 2 years, that is then they pay for your air ticket to and from. Yes.
For me, directly it's exactly the opposite. On the vacation is once yearly, only 30 days. They pay your air ticket. Mostly they'll give you allowances, then you sort yourself out on accommodation, transport, and everything. And it's more easier. I think it's less stress to be hired directly than to be contracted, I think. Yeah. And another thing is how are people treated in terms of gender?
Qatar is an Islamic nation, Islamic state of Qatar. It's an Islamic state. So, okay, I'm not a Muslim, but from the way I see things, treatment of women is actually different from the treatment of men. Like women, they've got some sort of privileges which men are not, supposed to do compared to, they say bachelor or single men, single people, they're treated differently.
Bachelor.
So that is the bachelor is for men and ladies in what?
Family.
Ladies, if you're not married.
No, no, they normally call singles, but they are categorized as family. They're normally categorized as family.
Ladies?
Yes, single ladies, they are categorized as family.
Okay.
Or there is another name.
Okay, there is an English term, but I forgot it. But they actually treated differently. So,
how?
I have mentioned about allocation of.
No, I'm talking about the single ladies you're talking about.
I've forgotten the name.
Yeah, they're just called singles, but they are treated as family for sure.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah. So, what about
something about offering services? When the ladies in a queue, they're probably not supposed to line up with the ladies, with the men together. Public transport, there are seats allocated for ladies and family. Hospitals, when you go to the health facilities, there are hospitals meant for families, and virtually even in terms of opportunities, there are opportunities which are only meant for ladies and not the opposite gender. So here probably there is clear division of gender. But probably ladies, I think they have upper hand compared to men.
Ladies and family.
And family, yes.
Yeah. Okay. And how is the security in Qatar? Another question.
I think Qatar is one of the safest countries to live in. You can look. I can leave my phone here, and I go back to my accommodation, and I will get it for sure. Even if I forget my phone in a taxi or Uber, you just need to call your phone number, and the Uber guy will pick, and for sure you will get your phone. Even if you drop even some cash, for sure you'll get. You can walk any time of the night. You know, you can walk the whole night. So long as a resident you've got your ID. The police, they can do some bit of patrol and they ask you for ID from time to time. So long as you produce one, or even if you don't have, there is this. Even if you just know the number, just tell them the number and they'll check from their system. And if they find your ID is valid, you are free, man. You will not be attacked. Probably the safest country. I cannot say that there is no, theft. There is,
Have you experienced any?
but not really.
Yeah.
But I usually see on the better social media platforms. But they are few. They are very few. They are not very few.
Yeah.
But from my personal experience, I've never experienced.
Yeah. Actually, it's the safest. Let's say it's the safest country. How are the weather conditions?
As we said earlier, we've got several types of jobs. There are people, they simply work indoors. When you work indoors, surely the races, so you never experience the harshness of the weather. So this lady, maybe, she works indoors, so she doesn't understand. But when you work, when you work in the field, outdoor, that is very good. We know that at least there is desert in Qatar. Qatar is a desert, pure desert. We don't experience any rain. Some of us, we can even stay for 2 good years. We don't even, we don't need training. So Qatar is a desert, and desert climatic conditions are harsh, extreme. When it is hot, extremely hot. At times the temperature goes up to over 45 degrees, even up to 50, And when it is cold again, during the winter, again it is actually very cold. So climatic condition is that actually very high.
I think we have extremes.
Extremes, yes.
Extreme hot, extreme cold.
Extreme hot, extreme cold. Yeah. But again, it depends on the individual. The people prefer extreme cold to extreme hot, but majority, as you will all agree, and majority of my friends, including you, right? Better extreme cold, right? Rather than extreme hot, right? Because extreme hot, then I'm telling you, it is not very easy.
Extreme cold, you can wear jacket and go.
Yes. Extreme hot. You sweat continuously. So long as you are outdoors, during the day, it is extremely hot. Because of the impact of the direct sunlight. At night, humid. There is so much humidity, and when it is again humid again, it is still hot and you still sweat. So you sweat day, you sweat night, So like boxing fans, Madonga alisema ukitaka unapigwa, utaki bado utapigwa. So during the summer he sweat at night, he sweat during the day. So it is actually extreme. But we have ACs in the buildings, for those who work outdoors, there are specific rules given by the government to the companies to guide how employees who work outdoors, operate, like when they work outdoors, they can put some bit of shades, depending the temperature range, there are specific minutes allocated for work and rest. Like probably, I don't have the specific variable, but like I can tell you, for example, maybe 40 degrees, when the temperature is 40 degrees, you can probably work for 30 minutes, then you take a break, and also there should be water, there should be a must. There should be water. You work for probably 15 minutes and you need to take some particular amount of water. Also, the Ministry of Health, in every public company based and private, toilets, they put some bit of charts, just to check. When you go, to the urinals, you need to monitor the color of the urine. So they are located there. Yeah. So you need
that is for men only.
even ladies, they can monitor. Yeah, they should, of course.
Okay.
So the color of the urine should be transparent. That means you are drinking enough water. But when it comes, there is a yellowish, that probably means you are not drinking enough water. Then there is extreme yellow.
You have become a medical professional now.
That means now you are worse. You are worse, and you need to drink water immediately. So during the summer, majority of people anyway, they drink because they feel thirsty.
Yeah, but it's healthy to drink regardless.
But it is healthy just to just monitor your urine. Yeah. That will guide you. That will guide you on the amount of water intake which you are supposed to take. When you practice these ones, I can assure you, summer will not be very much bad on this side. Yes. And probably there are shades even in places of work. They build some bit of shades. And also now during the extreme summer now, for example, July, that is now extreme, July up to mid-September, employees that are supposed to work from normal time, 6 o'clock in the morning up to 11:30. Then from 11:30 they need to take rest. Then they resume at 3 o'clock. In between, everybody, if you work outdoors, you should be indoors, And also now, because of the break they take in between, they don't care about the sum or what. If you are supposed to work for 8 hours, you should work for 8 hours.
You have to accommodate for the break.
So they work at night. Most of construction, they work at night, and they're provided sufficient light, and so there are actually measures put in place. So okay, even though some of the companies, they don't follow such, but I usually see they usually arrested and being forced to take action and protect them. How do they live? Just the way of life. You're supposed to know about that. What are the do's? What are the don'ts?
Yes. Some of them do, some of them don't.
These are the common knowledge. What they do is, what is right for you.
Yeah.
You know what is right for you.
Not what's right for you. What is right to be done here in this particular place. The dress code, we have to respect the dress code. Mostly the dress code, how to treat women. There is an issue with handshake, especially for the ladies. Avoid those direct handshakes.
Those people can learn when they come here. About the way of life, culture. Some of these things, when you are told prior to you coming here, you may end up coming here and then living in fear. So, and living in the fear is not very nice, you just come, you'll experience them yourself, and yes, Kenyans were not very paranoid people, but these other nationalities, we call them they will tell you. Those are very safe with people, but they will tell you on how to live. So you take what is right, And for heaven's sake, even if you're to date, you cannot come here and you want to date local
social life.
You look for your fellow countrymen. You look for fellow African. You can look for whites. If they agree, you can move ahead. Yeah. The options, man. There are Kenyan ladies here. There are so many Ugandan ladies. There are so many.
Yeah, but Mr. Molo, there is something that you Kenyan men say about Kenyan ladies here. Why do you say so? And what is that that you say?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
No, just be honest. Because I've met so many Kenyans Tell me, I'm a very social person. I will say, "Hey, ladies, oh, you're so proud, oh, you ignore them, you don't want to be associated with them in this side because you have other nationalities and blah blah blah." Why? Have you experienced such? Why do you say so? Because for sure this one I've experienced. But no, talk on behalf of Kenyan men in Doha.
No, that is not true. We Kenyan men, we okay, I've never experienced, right?
Really?
That is a personal maybe
personal
experience is somewhere else, So I cannot talk about it. Maybe that is personal, that is personal experience. So I cannot. But again, we also need to, you need to diversify,
Yeah.
Like where are we coming from? We are coming we are coming from Kenya, but
why do you want Kenyans?
but we cannot necessarily say we have to look for these other people. Hey, let your heart lead you. If you feel like this, the right lady for me, just approach. With the question which you said, the Qatari women. The rest, you can try your luck. You can try your luck, but also, also there is a challenge in this country.
Which one?
Majority, the population, majority are males. Majority are male, bachelor or if not bachelors, they leave their families at home. So majority are male expatriate workers. The number of females, are actually not very many. So you might approach someone, then maybe you're approaching someone's wife, So that is a bit of a challenge. Yeah, there are not very many ladies compared to men. So that is a challenge, yes.
Yeah.
But they are there. Yeah. I can assure you, yes.
Yeah. So guys, I think these are things that we wish you to share and hope you find them helpful. Please leave in the comment section what you think about the video. If you have any questions, we are free to tackle. You have something else?
So something
parting shots.
Let's summarize. That is my last
yes, your last
bit of it in the interview. Our request, we as Kenyans, we've been here for a while and we can monitor things, we also see the statistics. So this is our request to the government of Kenya. Mr. President William Ruto, go to Secretary General Francis Atwoli and the Ministry of Labor Fraternity. The whole of last year, total remittances by the Kenyans overseas was about $4 billion US. The whole financial year. The total number of remittances by the Philippines overseas was over $35 billion US during the last financial year. When you compare the size of Philippines and the size of Kenya, the number of the number of population, the population of Philippines and the population of Kenya, there is a big difference. Even the number of skilled personnel, Kenya you've got so many. So what does that one mean? Kenya we export cheap labor. We export cheap labor, and that's why the remittances are very, they're not very pleasant, as per the number of the expatriates we export. So our Kenyan government, they left this sector in the number of to agencies, and as I was saying before, agencies are private entities. Private entities, they are simply in business with the aim of making profit. They don't care about anything else. Even if you start your company now, your only aim is to make profit. So when the government comes in, the government they need to set up, some parastatals, or some board, in charge of ensuring that we export quality labor, skilled manpower. They negotiate with the foreign governments, about the salary wages for specific, for specific sectors like drivers, like even waiters, even cleaners, they need to negotiate for specific amount. That way, our people will be getting huge salaries, huge remuneration, and when they get good remuneration, for sure, remittances will be good enough so that we can compete with these other countries. Yes, so that is what I wish.
Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, share, and give a thumbs up to this video. Bye for now.